I think this was where he crashed his truck. We're talking barefoot and he fell down. I think he'd be right here.
Family and friends looking for a man who's been missing for 2 weeks now.
37-year-old Keith Styburski has been missing since July 27th.
So we do want all efforts on hand so we can do as much searching as possible in as much time as possible, because, you know, it is a person's life out there.
I got Adam Brown with me from Adam Brown Adventures as always, and I got Serious Nick back there. He's setting everything up. He's going to be flying a drone. We all are going to help out the best we can. What do you think about the situation? It's just a little bit different than what we're used to. We're used to being in the boat in the water scuba diving. Today, it's all about land searching.
It's very different. So it's not our, forte. It's
not my specialty.
Used to, but it's better than not looking. It sounds like no one else is really helping the family. So, I mean, we always try to go after rumors or theories, cases that a lot of other people wouldn't go because they're not easy. I mean, I don't know. I hope we can find answers. That's basically it. But at least we know we searched and we tried, if anything. And it's a good awareness video for other people in the area.
Man, it's so hot and the bugs are vicious. So yeah. I'm ready to go. But let's do this. All right, we've already started walking the train tracks. I'm down here on the side. I'm going to try to walk this tree line the best I can, kind of get up in here and look around. Our goal right now is to get down to the bridge where she said that there were beer cans laying around that was his brand to drink. So we'll kind of start our focus there and then to see what we're working with. Hopefully it's not as thick as like this and we can kind of get back in there and walk it, but we'll see. You can see if you look really close down in there, it does open up. So it wouldn't be too hard to get down in there and actually search a little bit more. Pretty much what we're doing now is we're just eyeballing it from the tracks, looking really good. And then once we get to the creek, we'll probably make our way back. Looks really muddy in there. So if he made his way down in the mud, gosh, hopefully he's not like buried or something. I don't know. See, over here on the other side, I seen a no hunting or no trespassing sign. So this very well could be somebody's private property. And I don't want to make anyone mad, so just try to eyeball it the best we can. Seems like seems to me like, look how high the train tracks go. Like, if he was up here, we're talking barefoot, and he fell down, I think he'd be right here. I'm just not sure. I look really close though, just to make sure. So we're getting up here to the bridge where McBean Creek runs underneath the railroad tracks. Now, this is where the beer cans were found, and this is where the lady we've been speaking with thinks it'd be a good idea to start the search here. So, essentially, we're gonna start the search here, even though we've been looking in the water and stuff, or off the sides. But I couldn't imagine like he would be too far off the railroad tracks. Like how far into the woods did he go? I assume he's a local. He knows this place, right? So I just don't know exactly, but I don't know. Let's just go look and find out. So we're way down here, right?
Yeah.
That's where the truck was hit. Apparently he was seen on the tracks, soaking wet.
The water right by it is not?
I don't know, but it's a hell of a hike. Or
we drive to that road?
We drive that road and work our way back down.
So he was in a car accident.
I don't know if it was a car accident versus it sounds like to me he parked to come out here to go swimming maybe. And maybe he parked too close to the tracks, maybe he parked on the tracks, maybe he's drunk.
Yeah.
Truck gets hit, he's not in it.
The train hit it.
The train hit his truck, but he wasn't in it. And they said that it's like a conductor or somebody on the tracks saw him either walking on the tracks or coming up the tracks, but he was wearing boxers, one shoe, he was cut up like he'd been running through briars, and he was soaking wet. So it's almost like he already went swimming. And there's like 3 or 4, like he's got to be up here
somewhere,
because like here kind of makes sense, but at the same time, like if he
This is a far walk.
If you went swimming here, you're not going to go deep off into the woods, I wouldn't think.
No.
You just walk down and like, so like, but there's 4 bodies of water up there that's close to the tracks.
Yeah.
So I say we search those.
Okay.
So we just jumped in the truck and headed to the other side of the train tracks. Like there's 2 intersections, right? And he's somewhere in between these ones. And apparently up here closer to this intersection is where his truck was struck by the train. We're gonna walk down to the scene of the crash and then we're gonna restart the search there, because there are some spots where he could have went swimming, could be laying right there somewhere. So let's go do that right now. Okay, so this is how far we've walked from the intersection, right? And you come down here and all of a sudden there's this debris field, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And it's obvious this was a vehicle. I think this was where he crashed his truck.
Gotta be.
But the only way to get it here would be driving down the tracks. It's not very smart. Okay, a train's coming up here. Keep your dog. We got a train coming real quick, but
Right there.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. Man, that train's moving. Oh, dude, watch out. Hey, watch your dog. There's another one of them damn ants.
Will they get on her?
No, they just hurt. So
He's not like that.
what? It's a train. Oh God. Poor dog. So this is definitely his vehicle, right? Yeah. All right, look, there's the mirror and everything.
And it's wet, so this is probably where he got into. Yeah.
Well, the word is like he left his vehicle and went to a swimming hole or something.
It's water here.
Okay, so we found where the car was hit, and or his truck, I guess. We have no idea how he would have got it here. There's not. He had to drive it down the side. I don't know what he was. I don't know what he was thinking, to be honest with you. But we'll look around some more. Both sides have a lot of water, like just little stagnant water, like built up from probably the railroad track. So this is like, I would say, a prime location to like really look, because he was wet. He was all scratched up. You know, what if, I don't know. They're like, well, the lady just texted me and she said that dude didn't even know that his car was hit. So either he was in the car and somehow, that doesn't make sense though. I think he came down here and he went to this swimming hole he's talking about or something. But either way,
It's way down here. I mean, why would he?
that's a really weird spot for a train, or train for a car, I mean. All right, we're walking along here and we just found something not related to this missing person case, but an incredibly crazy thing to find right here. It looks like an RC car, dude.
We just found something kind of weird in the woods. There's a box near a train track, and it looks like an RC car. What is this? Oh, sick, dude.
Dude, what's in the bag?
That's like parts. What kind of RC car is this? Dude, this is like heavy duty, man. Man, it's a gas one.
Dude, I'm sorry, what is that?
What is what? What?
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what that noise is in a minute, but
Dude, this is like a gas RC car, man.
dude, everything's there.
This thing is sweet.
Those things are really high dollar.
I wonder if this was his and it came out of his truck or something.
I don't know, but that's really odd. We definitely got to take that with us.
I'm definitely taking this, yeah. These aren't cheap.
No, heck, especially gas-powered one.
Box,
Dude, you got everything.
except for the battery.
I don't know. Batteries, well, it's gas-powered. Don't
Oh,
need
it is
a...
the battery. Yeah, it's gas.
Yeah. Let's go find it. What is that noise, dude? There's something bubbling back here. That's a crazy... That's the weirdest thing to find next to the railroad track. I was looking at an RC car, dude. There's something right here in the water bubbling. What is that? It's got to be like some kind of... I can see it from here. It's something bubbling up from the water. It's like, it's air pocket. Come right here, you can look through the trees into the water. See it bubbling right there.
Oh, yeah.
The
Must be an
hell?
underground pipe.
Something. All right, so I just texted the lady we've been talking to. She says, with the exclamation mark or point that he is into RC cars. Now that was a ways away from where the car was hit. Could it be maybe he, how would it be in a box though?
I mean, it clearly came from his vehicle. The question is, how was it not completely destroyed?
Maybe he took it out of his car and walked down here to play with it or something?
Maybe that's what he was doing. Yeah, maybe he was driving it on the tracks or somewhere around here. It's still in the box and everything's there.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
So,
But she said he was into that, so it's probably his. So
we can give that back to her.
Nick says, he just texted me, or he texted somebody. Oh wait, I think he texted me. Okay. Yeah, he found a shoe. He says right shoe, 10.5. It's a goofy looking black shoe, but it could be his. So we worked our way down just a little bit more, and I had him spotted bones right here, but these look small, and been out here a long time. I'm thinking that's an animal.
That's not you.
It's definitely not. Nah, heck no. It's way too small.
It is by the water. I mean,
I'm thinking 5 weeks though. I mean, there wouldn't. I don't think it'd be that decomposed.
you want to look inside of these things?
Might as well. Nope. Wandered off the tracks a little bit because I spotted this body of water that's not on Google Maps. So maybe this was his swimming hole that he was going to or from. Just kind of walking around it, see if we can spot anything. What is that? Is that a back massager?
Yeah.
The strangest stuff you find out here, you know? It is so dang hot out here. I found this dirt road off in the woods a little bit, walking around. I do believe though this is private property. Kind of don't want to spend too much time. It's a restricted area, keep out. That's what that sign says. I don't want to irritate anybody, but I don't know. We'll go back to the tracks. We walked down quite a ways. Found a bunch of clothes. We found the RC car. Now, man, it's like mid-90s. We're literally melting. I don't know. I couldn't tell you where he's at, to be honest with you. I mean, if he was just laying here, there would be signs that there's a body laying here. You know, I don't want to sound crude, but we're talking like flies, smell, you know, critters, something. I just smell nothing. Which maybe is telling me he drowned. And he's in these bodies of water and he's already sunk. So the only way really to check is to get the sonar out here. And I don't know who owns this land, but we did see some bones back there. They look like animal bones. They're really small.
Yeah, it looked like a dog. It has a jaw off to the left.
We're gonna make our way back a little closer to where the crash was, where we found the RC car. Look over that area really good. Make sure we didn't miss anything. And then we might have to come back once it's like cooler in the fall, whenever all this stuff starts dying off and we can see more. Hopefully he shows up by then, but if he doesn't, well, the search will continue. But got a little bit of, I'm exhausted, but I got a little bit of gas left in me, so I'm gonna go over here and kind of look in the woods. Kind of got back here deep in the woods, a little bit away from the tracks, and here's this thing that's bubbling. Get close to this. It's bubbling. There's another body of water behind it. That's weird. Go up here and look at this water real quick. This looks so suspect, dude. He might be right here. You found the RC car right there, didn't you? This just looks like where he'd go. Where would he jump in at? Wow. A huge body of water back here. There's a golf cart. Oh crap. This is all serious private property. I'd like to search up here, but this guy, it's obviously private, super private. Dang it. Looks like they're draining that one up top anyways. This looks like the one he'd swim in. Oh, god dang. Man, I'm back here deep in the thicket. About 100 degrees back here. Never ceases to amaze me. Found a golf ball. I'm about to the point of exhaustion. I mean, I can barely walk. I'm soaking wet. We can't find him. Found a lot of clues. He's got to be out here somewhere, but if I had to guess, I'd say he made it to the water. Didn't make it out. Now, usually water recoveries, if you don't know where they're at, I mean, eventually they'll float, but then again, you never know. But what I plan on doing, I'm going to run everything by the family, let them know what we found, tell them we'll be back out, you know, in the fall, if he doesn't show up by then. And once all this dies off and it's a little cooler out here, I can spend more time, you know, be able to see more too, because it'd be a lot less green. But let's go talk to Adam and Nick real quick, see what they found. So we found a lot of clues today, and we almost died of heat exhaustion. That's fun. The dog made it.
Yep, barely.
But you ended up finding a hat. You found the RC car. We found where the car was like, or the truck was smashed. I did come to find out, we may have been completely in the wrong spot.
Yes, a little bit.
Little bit.
Yep.
I mean, we found his hat. That tells us, like, maybe that's where he jumped on the train, but then they ended up going south.
They started heading south past Knights Road.
So
all the way down to Watkins Road is when he got off. They started traveling back north towards
so what
Knights Road.
What we need to do on a part 2 is start at Watkins Road and work our way north to Knights Road.
Walk back.
That's a long stretch. We'll wait till it cools down a little bit.
It was 2 miles from where we started at today.
I think we'll find him, unless somebody else he'll show up, but maybe we'll get lucky and find him sooner rather than later.
Either we will or someone else will, yeah. There's trails all up and down the sides for like 4-wheelers, it looked like, or hunting.
There is one pond out there that's out there.
That's
so
down there
maybe
at
maybe he found a trail to go out right out to that water. And
I don't think I think what he did is probably cut the corner instead of
he thought maybe he could,
because it was 2 miles from Knights Road all the way up to where his car got hit, or his truck got hit. So instead of trekking what was probably 3 miles from Watkins, he probably tried to cut the corner, went through the woods.
and they said it was getting dark, so maybe he got turned around, never made it out of the woods.
Yep. Either that or a gator, a cat, something could have got him. Some of that marsh down there is actually kind of sticky. Like I stepped off into one piece and it was like, whoa.
He might have hit a mud hole and got stuck.
Yeah.
But well, that's going to do it for today. We are going to come back out and check this out, hopefully on a cloudy day, maybe a little bit cooler. But either way, the search is not done. So make sure you subscribe to this channel so you do not miss any upcoming videos. And until we meet again, my name is Jeremy, and I will see you on that next adventure.